this wasn't just another elimination. This results show from Dancing with the Stars determined who was going to be in the finals for next week and continue fighting on for the coveted Mirrorball Trophy.
Ingo and Kim.
And just like that, the soap star and his partner say goodbye. Ingo Rademacher said he never expected to make it to the semifinals, expecting he'd not make it past week 2. Team Baltimore did make it to the finals, and it was the first team to be told last night, just 10 minutes into the show, we find out Jacoby and Karina are hanging around. So what are their chances for hanging around and then winning it all next week? For that, we go over to Megan, Lynette, and our dancing expert, Nikolai.
Yeah, Nikolai is here from Atlantic Ballroom, and Lynette, of course, you guys both called it. You're more like psychics. I know you're a professional dancer, but clearly you know your stuff.
Exactly. I just cross my fingers and hope I'm right.
Yeah. All right. So, Jacoby Jones, right out of the gates, they said he's safe.
Awesome.
All right. Were you surprised?
No, because he had one of the best scores. Okay. You know, he had a perfect 30 on that tango, which I thought would count for more than the other dance he did. So yeah, it was a great relief to me, for sure. I'm definitely rooting for Team Baltimore.
And I know you weren't surprised about Ingo going home either.
No, he was, out of the men, kind of the most improved. You know, like, from the get-go, I thought Jacoby had the most talent, the most skill, the most body control going into this. But Ingo was doing a great job. You know, his last Charleston was actually pretty good.
Yeah, I thought he looked great.
Yeah.
The hip action, though, was a little... What do you think about that?
Well, at least he had some.
Yeah, okay,
you know,
tried, yeah.
So it's better than the rest, really.
Is there one thing that's harder to do than another? I know there's criticism on Jacoby Jones, you know, his feet or, you know, the hip action. Is there one thing that's just really like a hurdle for people to get over?
I think overall for the non-dancers, it's isolation of your different body parts, you know, so they can do different actions where you're not kind of stiff as a one piece, you know, moving your hips away from your upper body or, you know, your feet separately or something like that.
Okay, so let's talk about next week because obviously now it's one of those things where it's really going to be a nail biter because he's so close. Do you think he's going to make it all the way?
I don't know. Okay, usually it comes down to the freestyle dance. So do you think that, that's my opinion, do you think that it does that or do you think that people already have in their mind who they want to win and who they're going to vote for?
Yeah, I think at this point we've seen enough dancing to really see what to expect from people and what they're able really to produce. So would I like Jacoby to win? Of course.
I know.
Hometown favorite, you know. But I don't think his chances are that high, honestly. Just.
What did you think about Zendaya? I know that was a surprise that Zendaya was in the bottom 2 last night.
Yeah, well, you know, just for some reason, the Monday's show was just not good for them. I didn't really like that whole race car thing. It kind of made them look a little young compared to the other dancers where everyone's kind of looking more mature and more professional, and that just took it a little bit more to the kid stuff, yeah.
These two have such good chemistry, too. Do you think, I mean, that must have something to do with their success?
Of course. They do look great together, and like I said, Jacoby was looking very strong in this tango number, very masculine, and that's really the image the man needs to create on the dance floor. The woman just needs to really be sexy and surround him.
Well, she pulls it off, and so does he. Now, there's some changes coming to next season of Dancing with the Stars. We were just chatting about this, you didn't know. So no more elimination show. They're going to do everything in one night. What do you think?
Well, again, there's different sides to it. The people who have less time to vote, of course. People have less time to watch the show. You know, I have to teach till about 9:30, so I have to DVR the show, watch it when I get home. If I get home and the voting process is already finished, that kind of leaves me out of it. Also, you know, there's a whole level of suspense where you have to wait an extra day.
Yeah, absolutely. And Nikolai's very busy because not only are you teaching, but of course then, you know, you're coming in here very early in the morning, which we appreciate, even though I said yesterday come in costume and he did not. But you are a very sharp dressed man, so thank you for coming in, and we'll see you next week, and we'll just keep our fingers crossed.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right, we'll be right back. Hope everybody knows about there.